random, but do you think you could spot me some cash? Like, even 50 bucks would be a miracle. I'm literally starving and I don't have time for pride right now.
You must be out of your mind. You disappear for 2 years with my husband, and now you come crawling back asking for money? What is wrong with you?
Are you really still stuck on that? That was forever ago. 2 years is like a whole lifetime in love years. Can we not keep rehashing ancient drama every time I ask for help?
You didn't just cause drama, Christy. You blew up my entire life and danced off into the sunset with my husband like it was some reality show finale. And now you want a cash prize on top of it?
You gotta understand, Alana. Love doesn't follow rules. We couldn't help it. It was fate. Brad said he couldn't breathe without me and that we were soulmates, and I believed him. He told me I'd never have to worry about anything again. He said he'd take care of me forever.
And you believed him? That's your defense? You torched your own sister's life because some man whispered sweet nonsense in your ear and promised you a fantasy?
I mean, yeah? Wouldn't you believe a guy who makes over $100 grand a year and buys you fancy champagne in the middle of the week? I thought I was upgrading, not downgrading into poverty and moldy curtains.
So you weren't even in it for love. You were in it for the money. That actually makes this worse.
No, I was in it for love and money. What, a girl can't have both? But it turns out he was full of crap. And now we're broke and I've been eating nothing but PB&J sandwiches on white bread. I swear to God, I almost cried over a boiled egg yesterday.
Next time you cry over an egg, go all the way and choke on it. You deserve every bite of this disaster, Christy. You made your bed when you slept in mine.
Wow, okay, rude much? I'm coming to you totally humiliated and desperate, and you're just being heartless. Where's the compassion? I'm your little sister. We used to share clothes and fight over hair dryers. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Not anymore. Not after you used our shared childhood as a stepping stone to walk right into my marriage and rip it apart. You betrayed me, Christy. And why are you contacting me now after 2 years? Because you're broke and want my help.
Okay, ouch. And yeah, I screwed up big time. I admit it. The guy who swore he'd take care of me can't even get a job now. Everyone in the industry knows what we did and won't hire him. Even his parents ghosted us and moved out of town.
Sounds like justice to me. You weren't Romeo and Juliet. You were two selfish cowards hiding behind love to excuse your betrayal. And now the world sees you the way I do.
Why are you being so cold? You were always the nice one in the family. I'm not asking for your kidney. I'm asking for grocery money. Just until we get back on our feet. God, Alana, you act like I burned down your house.
You might as well have. You burned down everything that mattered to me. My marriage, my sense of trust, my ability to even believe in family. You set fire to all of it for some fairy tale, and now you want me to sweep up the ashes and hand you rent money?
I didn't know it would turn out like this, okay? I really thought we'd be happy. I thought it would be passion and freedom and hotel breakfasts forever. Not unemployment and discount groceries and crying in a bathtub over phone bills.
Then maybe next time you feel the urge to chase freedom, do it without trampling the person who loved you most. I was your sister, Christy. I had your back no matter what, and you ripped me apart for a man who couldn't even keep a job.
Fine, don't help me. Let me starve. Just know that when I'm homeless and freezing to death on a park bench, I'll be thinking of you, my heartless sister who let me suffer just to feel superior.
And when that happens, I'll sleep better than I have in years, because for once, you're feeling just a sliver of the pain you dumped on me. Don't ever contact me again, Christy.
You know what? This couch still feels amazing. I stretched out for 5 seconds and instantly remembered why this house always felt better than anywhere else I've lived. Honestly, it's so nice to be home.
What are you talking about? Where exactly are you right now?
I'm in your living room. Or I guess I should say our living room if we're being nostalgic. I let myself in earlier. The key was still hidden under that ugly little planter by the porch.
You're in my house? You let yourself in without permission?
Come on, don't be so dramatic. I didn't break in or anything. I just walked in like I used to. It's not like I'm a stranger. And anyway, you're barely ever home, so what's the big deal?
The big deal is that this isn't your home anymore. You forfeited the right to call it the moment you ran off with my husband and left me to clean up the wreckage of everything we built.
Okay, wow. I thought you'd have chilled out by now. It's been 2 years, Alana. Besides, Brad and I aren't even together anymore, so can we please stop dragging that mess into every conversation?
You're right, you're not together. And let me guess, you left him the second things stopped being convenient?
Well, yeah. I mean, how long was I supposed to keep playing poor with someone who couldn't get a job to save his life? I gave him a chance, but there's only so much poverty a woman can take. I want more from life, and honestly, I deserve it.
And so your plan was to crawl back to the sister you betrayed and settle into her house like nothing ever happened?
Not crawl. Walk elegantly, with dignity. And I didn't just show up out of nowhere to mooch, okay? I actually have someone new now. He's a massive upgrade from Brad. He's a CEO, a real one. He owns his own company, wears actual suits, and knows how to treat a woman.
Knowing you, that likely means you met him last week and already convinced yourself he's your soulmate.
Wrong. We met at a concert. Total fate moment. Turns out I went to middle school with him. Back then, he was super awkward and shy, but now, total transformation. He's successful, confident, and he even admitted he had a crush on me when we were kids. It's basically destiny.
And what does your latest fairy tale have to do with breaking into my house?
Well, we need a place to live, just for a little while. And this house, it's absolutely perfect. It's clean, spacious, close to the city, and honestly, you barely even use it. You're always working, and when you are home, you act like you're visiting a graveyard. I figured, why not give it a little love again?
Let's recap. You just let yourself in, unpacked your things, and started playing house with a man I've never even met in a space that no longer belongs to you?
You're acting like I'm throwing a house party. I'm just trying to build a stable life, and this place offers exactly what we need. It's familiar, it's comfortable, and it has enough room for both of us to breathe. Plus, my boyfriend has a little issue. He doesn't like being alone in new places. He gets nervous and panicky. It's really sad, actually. He needs somewhere that feels safe.
If he's that unstable, then maybe he shouldn't be dating someone who thinks squatting in someone else's house is a valid housing solution.
His family lives hours away and they're super judgmental. He's been through a lot, and I want to support him while his business grows. This house gives us a real shot at starting fresh without all the stress. And honestly, you weren't exactly putting it to good use.
You really think you're entitled to move in just because you feel like it would be less stressful for you?
I'm just saying, maybe it's time to let go of the past and to make space for something new. You're still angry, fine, but this house has room. You're not even here, and I need this more than you do. Whether you like it or not, I'm back.
You're right about one thing. The house does have enough room. That's why I already gave the guest room to someone else.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I mean, you're not the first unwanted guest to come crawling back. Brad already lives here. You're late.
You're kidding! That's a joke, right?
Not even a little. He showed up 3 weeks ago. He had the nerve to sit on my front steps sobbing with $3 in his wallet and a plastic bag full of wrinkled clothes. He looked like a stray dog.
You let him in?
I almost didn't. I stood there for 10 minutes debating whether to shut the door in his face, but he kept saying there was no one else. Said his parents moved and wouldn't tell him the new address. Said you took everything and vanished.
Oh my god, he said that?
Verbatim. He said you emptied his bank account and left a post-it note on the microwave. Classy, really.
That was temporary. I didn't empty it, I just moved some of it. He was being irresponsible and I needed time to think.
Call it what you want. He called it betrayal. He knelt on the concrete and begged me to let him inside. I'm not made of stone.
So what? Now you two are roommates? Are you back together or something?
Don't flatter yourself. I'm not stupid enough to make the same mistake twice. I let him in because he agreed to pay $500 in rent every month.
You're charging him rent?
Of course I am. What do I look like, a charity? And since you're apparently moving in too, I'm happy to offer you the same deal. If you want to stay, you can for $500 a month. And sorry, no discounts for friends and family.
You can't be serious. That's insane. I can't live in the same house as him. We just broke up.
Then don't. No one's forcing you. But if you're staying here, you pay like he does. I'm not running a shelter for emotionally unstable freeloaders.
Alana, this is crazy. You're seriously letting your ex-husband live under your roof and now you're offering me a matching rent plan? What even is this situation?
It's karmic real estate. I'm gonna make $1,000 a month just by letting my ex-husband and my backstabbing sister rent from me. Honestly, it's the most satisfying passive income I've ever earned.
You're enjoying this. You're actually enjoying this.
Oh, I'm thriving. You two thought you were escaping to some fairy tale romance, but now you're both back here, broke, alone, and asking for space in the house you burned down. It's poetic.
You're doing this to humiliate me.
I'm doing this because I like money. And if you're going to waste my time and invade my space, the least you can do is contribute to the mortgage.
This is completely backwards. This house used to be ours. We had family dinners here. We celebrated birthdays here.
Exactly, and you set all of that on fire the day you left with him. Now the only thing you're entitled to is a lease agreement, if you can even afford that.
Alana, please, be serious. This can't work. You can't just throw us into the same building and pretend it's not going to be a disaster.
Not my problem. You wanted to come back, you pushed your way in. And now you get to live with the consequences, literally.
Alana, please, you have to answer right now. My boyfriend and I are locked in the bathroom, and I think Brad is going to break the door down. I'm not exaggerating. He's kicking it and yelling, and it's really scary.
You're locked in my bathroom? Why exactly is that my problem?
Because it's your house, isn't it? 1 second we were unpacking, and the next he was in the hallway screaming like a demon. Now he's banging on the door and saying he's going to make me pay. If he keeps this up, we're going to need a new door or a new floor or both.
He sounds really passionate about financial accountability.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I thought he was done with me. I didn't think he'd actually still be this angry at me.
You have a very poor sense of what makes people angry. You stole his money and abandoned him, and now you're in his house with your new rich boyfriend? Yeah, that's gonna get on his nerves a tad.
I didn't steal from him. I just borrowed some money to get away, and maybe buy some new clothes so I wouldn't look too bad. But I left that note to say I'm sorry. I thought he'd understand.
And I'm sure the heartfelt message really softened the blow of waking up broke and abandoned. Did you sign it with a little heart?
Alana, I am telling you, he is out there right now, kicking the door and screaming like a lunatic. I swear he's going to snap this door right off the hinges. And when he does, who knows what he'll do to me?
What do you want from me? I'm at work. I'm in a meeting. I'm not leaving to go referee a screaming match between you, your rebound, and your ex-husband in my guest bathroom.
I wouldn't be asking if this wasn't serious. My boyfriend is literally crouched next to the toilet shaking. I'm the one trying to calm him down while trying not to scream myself. I'm telling you, if Brad breaks in, this is going to turn into an actual crime scene. And I swear I will never forgive you if you let that happen.
You know what? Then don't forgive me. Stay in there. Reflect. Maybe sit on the lid and ask yourself how many choices it took to land you inside a bathroom that doesn't even belong to you.
This is not the time for your little superiority act. I am begging you to come deal with this before something gets broken or someone does.
If the door breaks, it breaks. It'll be poetic, really. A bathroom with no privacy for a woman with no shame. Enjoy the open concept.
Hey, just wanted to let you know I got the money back. Christy finally gave it up. Well, more like I cornered her until she had no choice, but still, it's back.
Good for you. I assume you didn't have to pry it out of her cold hands.
Honestly, it came close. She tried to pretend she'd already spent most of it, but when I threatened to press charges, she cracked. I didn't want to scare her, I just wanted what was mine.
And now that you've recovered your pride and your bank balance, what exactly do you want from me?
I wanted to thank you, really. You've been incredible. After everything, you're still the only person who showed me any basic decency. I can't even tell you how much that meant.
It was a roof and a bathroom. Don't make it sound poetic.
Maybe not poetic, but it felt like more than that. You could have left me out there. No one else even opened their door. I came to you because deep down, I think I knew you wouldn't turn your back on me.
That wasn't about you, Brad. That was about me not wanting a man crying on my steps while the neighbors watched, and you looked pathetic.
Still, you let me in. You gave me a place to get back on my feet, and now I've got a little cash again, a place to sleep, and something I didn't think I'd have again. Hope. It's made me think a lot.
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
Don't say anything yet, just let me say this first. I messed everything up, I know that. I chased something that felt exciting, and it turned out to be empty. Christy is selfish, shallow, and cold. The way she turned on me the second things got hard, it was nothing like what I had with you.
No, it wasn't. With me, you had a steady, boring wife who cooked your dinners and cleaned up your messes until you decided you wanted someone shinier.
I didn't leave because of you. I left because I didn't know what I had. You were constant, you were home, and I threw it away. But maybe it's not too late to fix it?
Fix it? Fix what?
You know, us. I've been thinking that maybe this whole disaster happened to show me what really matters. Maybe we were meant to go through the fire, to come back stronger. You letting me in, that means something, right?
You think I let you stay here because I still love you?
Didn't you? Even a little? Come on, Alana, why else would you help me? Why open your door to the man who betrayed you, unless some part of you still cared?
Because my fortune cookie said to.
Fortune cookie?
Yep, I was at a lunch meeting and we got Chinese catered. My fortune cookie said, extend kindness to someone who doesn't deserve it. You showed up the next day. I figured, why not?
Are you serious?
Dead serious. You are my act of charity for the month. Don't read anything more into it.
That can't be all it was.
It was pity, Brad. Just pity. You were broke, abandoned, and sobbing on my doorstep like a dog no one wanted. I gave you shelter. That doesn't mean I want you back.
But we had something real. You can't deny that.
We had something until you ripped it apart for a girl who thought forever meant 6 months in a designer purse. Whatever we were ended the day you made that choice.
I made a mistake! Everyone makes mistakes!
You didn't make a mistake. You made a decision. And now you want to rewrite history because you don't like where it landed you.
So what? You're never going to forgive me? You're never going to even try?
Forgiveness and reconciliation are not the same thing. I don't hate you anymore, but I will never, ever be with you again.
So that's all I am to you now, huh? Just some tenant?
That's right. You pay rent, you stay quiet. And when you can afford to leave, you go. Don't confuse my mercy with affection. It's not love, it's tolerance. And it has an expiration date.
Alana, I'm freaking out right now. My entire life just completely collapsed. The money's gone. Brad took it all back, every last penny. And now we've been kicked out of the house. We're literally standing outside with our bags and nowhere to go.
How tragic. The woman who tried to steal my house now finds herself homeless. I'm sure the universe is stunned.
Can you not be cruel right now? This is serious. Brad went full psycho. He wouldn't let me leave until I handed over all the cash. And after the bathroom thing, you just up and kicked us out even after promising we could stay. We didn't even get a chance to pack up.
Actions have consequences. You stole from him. You lied to me. You squatted in my house. But hey, you've still got that CEO boyfriend, right? Shouldn't be hard to land on your feet when your man's in charge of a company.
Yeah, about that.
Don't tell me.
He's not a CEO. He doesn't have a company. He doesn't even have a real job. Well, technically, I guess he works from home. He's a freelance illustrator or something. He draws anime-style characters and posts them online. He said he made $200 last month in commissions and seemed proud of it.
So your fallback plan is a grown man who draws cartoons and earns less than a vending machine.
He said he had to lie to me. He told me he used to have a crush on me in middle school and that I'd never go out with him if I knew the truth. He didn't mean to deceive me, he just panicked.
An underemployed fanboy with mommy issues and a DeviantArt account. How wonderful for you.
What's wonderful about this? He's a walking red flag! He cried when Brad yelled at him, and his art? Honestly, it's creepy. Like he only ever draws girl characters, and they're all, well, let's just say I wear more clothes than them when I go to the beach.
At least he's making something. That's more than you've done in 2 years.
Oh my god, I was manipulated! Why does no one care that I'm the victim here? You're my sister. Aren't you supposed to take my side?
When's the last time you acted like a sister to me?
Come on, Alana, please! Please don't shut me out like this. Do you remember after Mom and Dad died? You were always the strong one. You handled the paperwork, the bank visits, the condolences. I just stood there and cried all the time while you were out there holding everything together, and then you got married and the house got quieter. You had Brad. You had a real family. I stayed behind in that silence, watching from the sidelines. I think I was just jealous. I saw what you had, and I wanted some of it for myself. That's why I clung to him. That's why I made the worst decision of my life. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was just trying to feel like I mattered to someone.
Oh, Christy.
Please, let's start over. Just the two of us, like sisters again. Kick Brad out if you want. I don't care what happens to him. I just want to go back to before.
That's never going to happen.
But why not? I just poured my heart out to you. I told you everything. Are you really going to be this cold to your own sister?
You're not my sister. Not anymore.
Alana.
Whatever bond we had, it ended the day you took my husband. You can cry. You can rewrite the past. But I remember exactly what you did, and I will never forget it. Now, I wasn't going to tell you until later, but I might as well. I've been transferred to my company's main office, which is about a 12-hour drive away from here.
Wait, what? You're moving?
Next quarter, which means I'm selling the house. I already called the realtor. Photos are being taken next week.
You're putting the house up for sale?
Correct. So I'll make you this deal. Consider it my parting gift to you. The last thing I'll do for you as your sister. You can stay until the end of the year, but after that, I expect you to be gone. No exceptions.
Are you serious? Lana, where am I supposed to go? I have no one else.
And somehow that's my problem?
I'm not asking to live here forever. I just need time. You can't just throw me out like trash.
You sound just like Brad. I'll never forget the way he begged me for a place to stay when he showed up. Not just that, the way he'd completely fall apart and start crying every time I told him that his time was running out. I have nowhere to go. Please, just a little longer. It's uncanny, honestly. You two should consider getting back together. Unemployed and delusional looks great on both of you.
Why are you being like this to me all of a sudden? Like the way you're talking about me. It's like you know you're hurting me. Is that why you're saying this? Just to be cruel?
I'm saying it because it's true. You've used up every excuse, every bit of sympathy, and now you're acting surprised that the world won't bend to catch you when you fall.
You're really going to walk away? Sell the house? Leave me behind like this?
You left me behind 2 years ago, and you never looked back.
Alana, please, don't do this. Don't just abandon me. I was stupid, awful. I admit it, but this is too much.
No, Christy, this is exactly enough.
Then what? That's it? We're through?
That's it. We're through. Goodbye. When I came home from work, the house was silent. No shoes in the entryway, no passive-aggressive text waiting on my phone. Christy and Brad were gone. I didn't ask where, but eventually I heard. They bounced between couches, borrowing sympathy like it was pocket change. Some people were willing to help them out for a while, until they remembered who they were dealing with. The well ran dry. No one likes a parasite who burned their last bridge. Word is, they moved far away. Someplace where no one knows what they did, where betrayal doesn't echo in every grocery store aisle. They have no friends, no family, no fallback, just each other and the mess they made. That seems fitting. Before they left, they slid an envelope under the bathroom door. From Brad, $1,000 and a note that said, "For the damage, I'm sorry." From Christy, a scrap of notebook paper that read, "I have no money, but here's a token of gratitude." Inside the envelope, folded in wax paper, was one limp slice of white bread. Not even any peanut butter or jelly, just bread. Honestly, I wouldn't have expected anything more.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.